One, two, one, two, three, four. Something about you that I cannot explain. An aura surrounds you and it drives me insane. Each time that you kiss me, it's like I love you that you say. When I hold you close, my world slips away. I'm in need of your love. When I look in your eyes, I can't tell you why. There's something about you. Something about you. Cause when you're not with me, you're always on my mind. And when I see you again, it's always right on time. Cause you know there is no one else to ever take your place, that has the love in your heart or the smile on your face. I'm in need of your love. When I look in your eyes, I can't tell you why, but there's something about you. There's something about you. Thank you. Ready?
You done now?
Let's give Greg a big hand. He's really a great musician, isn't he? I'm really honored that he agreed to come and play for us today for our event. I want to now take the time to bring up some special people at this event this year. We have the Coshocton Sheriff's Department, You want to go get them for me? Someone? And we have the Imperial Avenue Women. They're from Cleveland, Ohio, and a couple years back, 11 women were murdered in Cleveland, Ohio, and it was over a long span of time. And these women who were murdered by Anthony Sal. And we felt that real deep here in Coshocton, Ohio, because the night that the first victim was found of Imperial Avenue murders, we had just did Purple Light Night at City Hall. And I got the phone call from Roz McAllister, who's part of Imperial Avenue Women. And she said, "Oh, have you heard? We need to bring your dog up here." I said, "Well, Roz, I could do that. You set it up and we'll put out a search." And we felt a need to give them hope by giving them one of our knotted blankets that we give to our rape victims and other people. We also felt a need to give our county sheriff's department a commemorative blanket for the officers who are no longer with us, such as Officer Duncan and Officer Hoop. So with that said, I'm going to have State Representative Troy Balderson and the Imperial Women and my Coshocton County Sheriff's, Mr. Deputy Collins, come on up, and we will start the process with giving the blankets. It's an honorary thing for me to do every year because it gives me a time to reflect back and to think how far we've come and how far we've grown. Last year when I did this, we weren't an organization. We were just us. And this year, we're now incorporated as We the People Family Preservation, and we have a whole organization in place. We're also working on opening up our male battered shelter, which is named Job's House, because we want to eliminate male domestic violence. And when I say male domestic violence, we want to help the males who are being abused by females. And honey, if you think we can't be wicked, whew, you got it wrong. So with that said, I want to bring all of our people up, and we will give the blankets out. Our Sheriff's Department has been really dedicated to us. I've known Mr. Carroll for a long time. I was a kid when I met him, and well, when I was a kid I wasn't always good, and we know what kids do when they're bad. But I grew up and I changed, and now look at me today. So with that said, here's State Representative Balderson.
Thank you very much. It's an honor to be here today to make this presentation, and we all know how well of a job she does here in Coshocton County, and it's always fun. I got the pleasure of meeting her last year, and then we talk on the phone, so it's a great cause, and she is a very hard worker, so it's a pleasure. So, Deputy, my pleasure. Thank you.
He's shy. You got us a shy one.
No, we don't. We don't. Yeah, we thought the same thing. Yeah. Oh, we do? Okay, see, you were right then. Okay.
Okay, there's two.
We couldn't tell.
Okay. Well, I guess you give me one now.
I'll give you yours.
Yeah. Give me mine now.
Okay, now wait a minute. Yeah, I was going to say, Roz, not so fast. Okay. Now, I just met her today, so she's kind of instructing me on how to do this. So, it's okay. It's been a pleasure meeting you today. And here's a blanket for the Imperial Avenue Women. Welcome.
The Imperial Avenue Women, for those of you here in Coshocton, we were founded, we are a bunch of grassroots organizations. Everything from communists to I'm the token Republican. But you know what? When it comes to raping and murdering, nobody asks your political affiliation before they violate you. So, a bunch of us grassroots have gotten together and we're supporting the families of the victims that are there. And 6 of those women were murdered after Mr. Sowell was picked up. And he was released because the victim wasn't credible. 5 more women were murdered after a woman got away from him and reported to her police department that she had been raped. The rape kit was never run, and 5 more women died. You're lucky down here. You have a much closer relationship with your police department, your fire department than we do. But we ask that you remember during this time that the families are all going through it all over again. The scabs are being ripped off as the trial starts on Monday. We finally have the jury seated. I ask that you pray for those who are going through pain right now as we go through and we pray for justice for these 11 women, some of whom were drug addicts, some of whom were ladies of the evening, but all were somebody's mother, somebody's sister, somebody's aunt. They were somebody to somebody. And let's hold them in our prayers and in our hearts. Thank you.
And for those wondering what our memorial blanket looks like, I'm going to have the state rep come up and we're going to open one up. This is what our blanket looks like that we give out to our fallen officers. And it's an honor and a pride to do so. With each knot tied, we always have a conversation, or a laugh, or a giggle, or a, stop it, you're faster than me. You're getting in my way. But these are the blankets that we give out, and we're honored, and we have a lot of pride in them. So we're honored that you both have them, and we'll hang them on your walls in your offices. Thank you so much.